You need sulfur. Well, in the world of Subnautica, you need sulfur to make certain items. Items like the repair tool, laser cutter, and the sea truck afterburner upgrade, just to name some. Obviously though, the repair tool and laser cutter are pretty important and good things to get as quick as possible. So in this video, I am going to show you what I think are the best places you can go to get crystalline sulfur fast. So the first place most players will expect to get sulfur is from Crashfish. That was the first way we encountered it in Subnautica and is the same for Below Zero. So in the starting area, we have two large Arctic kelp caves. You'll know these by the kelp roots that have kelp root pustules that look like orange-colored blood oil. There are multiple entrances for these and are found around the Arctic kelp forest. One easy-to-find entrance is the one right below the emergency supply cache. You will get the beacon for the cache once you get in range of it. To find it, just head west from the drop pod. You can find a decent number of crashfish through these caves. If avoiding something with an explosive personality sounds like a bad Friday night, then maybe the crashfish option is not for you. So now let me tell you my preferred place to get crystalline sulfur during early game. That place is Delta Island. If you don't know where Delta Island is, well, it's easy. If you go straight ahead from where you first get into the water at the beginning of the game, you'll be pretty much on course to get close to Delta Island. You can also use the chance when the weather is clear and look for the big island in the game. Once you get close to Delta Island, you should get a marker for Delta Station Dock. From the dock, just start heading up towards some of the caves. You can find crystalline sulfur in some of the cave walls very easily, though some pieces may be tucked back a little bit more than you might expect. The best place to find a bunch of crystalline sulfur very easily on the island all together in one spot is to head up to the summit. Along the way, you will enter into this cave where you will see a bunch of the thermal lilies, as well as a nice big open area and crystalline sulfur all along the walls. But also, there will be two pieces of crystalline sulfur right here on a bench where it was being worked on, and a scan for the mineral detector. Just make sure you explore the cave fully because there'll be multiple spots where you can grab more sulfur along the path. So for me, Delta Island is the hands down best place to get a bunch of sulfur very quickly and easily without getting blown up by a crashfish at the start of the game. I have a bonus tip for you on where you can get recurring crystalline sulfur quite easily. Fair warning, spoiler alert, because this will involve some discussion of storyline aspects. So once you interact with Alan the first time and Alan enters into your head, the sea monkeys will now become friendly towards you. Not only friendly, but they will bring you things. To take advantage of this aspect, all you have to do is pin a recipe, and in this case, pin a recipe that has crystalline sulfur. It may take some time depending on how many sea monkeys you have around, but eventually one of them will bring you some sulfur. Now, this is a good option for the long-term play of the game, but again, for a beginning part of the game, early stage of the game, just head to Delta Island, run through the caves, and pick up the sulfur you find. And of course, if this video helped you out, be sure to hit that like button below.